So follow on from what I was saying from the video where I showed you the queen I'd damaged that last season. This is some of the queen catching marking equipment that I've got. I did chuck one away, which I will find a picture on the internet and put it on the screen, show you what it was like. Now I've got these ones. I've had plastic ones. The plastic ones just break here. Plastic ones break there, so they do metal ones. But these are like, see how you can pinch your queen? You can end up pinching her, like, especially if you're trying to catch her like this. If you're trying to catch her, you know, because I've seen, and even I did it, used to do it. I tried catching the queen like that over top, but obviously she's on the runner, mate, so she don't want to be in there. So when you shut it, you could literally just chop her up off with her head. See, that's probably could have been the one that I pinched the queen with. And then there's these sort of things which are like, they've got all the spikes in, and what you do is on the honeycomb, here's a bit of honeycomb. What you do is you locate your queen, to say she's there, you locate her, and then you put this over top, and then that's like a cage, and then you mark her through the cage. But see, you've got to be careful with that. You know, you could come down and she might try running out and you might stab her with it. So there's another queen decapitation device. As I say, the other one, which I think is the one I've probably pinched that queen with, because I stopped using them. I have still got them, but I don't use them very much. The other one I think I pinched that queen with is the one that will flash up on the screen, which to start with I thought was great, because it's like it's like a tube like this, and it's got a little bit there that you slide with your thumb, and it opens a door and closes it, and it's round, and you find the queen and you put it over top of it like that, then you push down and then this little door goes across. But then you see, you can pinch her in there, and like, it did just look like it was designed for chopping people's heads off, or queens' heads off. So yeah, you got to be really mindful. This one, like, this ain't a catching thing, this is just a marking cage. Because what I do now, I'll literally take my glove off and I'll get the queen and I'll get a wing and transfer a wing between the two fingers, like hold a wing, but then use this finger to get a little leggy weggies, and then I'll let go of a wing and I'll be got her by a leg, and then she's pretty secure, and then I'll put her in there and I'll put that on if I'm marking her. If not, I'll put her in something like this where you pop off. These are like what you get queens in and stuff. These are really old, these. There's other sorts, but I'll get her and I'll put her in there, and then I'll pop that shut. She can't get out of there because that's blocked up with wax. And then I'll lay that on the frames, or lay that somewhere while I'm doing inspection. Get out of them frames, B, while I'm doing inspections, so she's safe and I ain't going to crush her with a frame. But yeah, there's all different sorts of contraptions for queen marking and catching and stuff, but you've got to be mindful, especially when you're wearing gloves and things. I think the best thing to do is just take your glove off and get your queen with your fingers, or even better, just don't even mark her, just leave her unmarked. Yeah, you see, I've got a few of these. Oh yeah, I need to put a white pin on her hive. Yeah, just don't bother marking her, there's no need. Although then again, it is easier to spot her when you are looking, but you don't always need to look for the queen. But I'm done down here. The bees have been quite kind to me, despite yesterday's kerfuffle with that hive. Just get this pin for this hive, because it's I'm using a pin system now, simplified. I need some more green pins though. Simplified pin system. Blue pins for last year's queen, white pins for this year's queen, green pin for good queen. See if we can change it. come on, give me that pin, little bee. See, these bees are quite nice, these ones. I wouldn't say they wouldn't, they'll never sting you, but get along here and I'll get stung, I bet you. I bet you. Yeah, so we're on a pin system of the pins. The ones are all correct. I think that's all of them. Yeah, anyway, the bees have been quite kind and they are quite busy, so I've got away with it. I'm done down here. I've got some stuff to sort out at the house, and I'll sort that out at the house, and then we'll be back down tomorrow for a long day of beekeeping tomorrow. Oh well, better than gardening, I suppose. Better than gardening. Well, I do like gardening. I think there's a fox down here or something. Something having a big poo. Big poo. It ain't me.